Okay, bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So
Waalaikumsalam.
today, these student will present their project in basic C programming subject. So now I invite Ms. Anand to start their presentation.
Okay,
So you may proceed.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Hanan Hasif. Okay, so since the client want a program that can have a parking management and also want a program that can make our workers, that mean administration staff and staff work easier. So let's see the output of the program. So in this print, I print our group members and our company name, vehicle parking management, and the user will prompt press any key to continue. So in this area, the user will be able to select either one of the option, which mean number one is staff and number two is administration staff. If the user input the number one staff, they will go to staff login, and the user will be prompt to enter the username, which is staff, and the password is pass. Then it will go to the uh, staff menu. Okay, so if the user input the number two, the administration staff, they will the program will go same as the staff login, and the user will be prompt to enter the username, which is admin, and the password is pass. Then I will pass on the presentation to the next person, which is Putri Nur Hidayah.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Can you hear me?
Waalaikumsalam. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, in the login admin function, we have 5 menu, which is first is that data, number 2 is parking rate, number 3 is list of parking lot, number 4 is exit, number 5 is return to main menu. If the admin choose the number 1, which is data, they will appear the the parking number and the name of the person that yang dah masuk parking sebelumnya, and they will appear the parking yang sebelumnya ni lah yang siapa yang dah masukkan data, and then dekat dalam ni kita akan display balik data yang dia dah masukkan tu. And then kalau admin choose number 2, which is parking rate, and will appear the type of vehicle. If we type the C for car and enter the time into the lot parking, enter the time vehicle left the parking. Okay, the parking fee is RM3. I have saya dah tetapkan dia punya harga parking 1 jam berapa ringgit. Kalau parking tu lebih daripada 3 jam, dia akan charge harga RM4. Kalau 1 jam, kurang daripada 1 jam adalah RM3. Kalau lebih daripada 1 jam, itu akan darab kepada RM4. If admin choose the number 3, which is list of parking lot, they will appear the parking lot number from 0 to 9. And the fourth one is exit, will appear the goodbye, and the number 5 will return to main menu in Hanan function. Okay, thank you. That's all my part.
Okay, thank you. Next.
So next will Amisha. Tuan Nur Amisha will present.
Hello, Assalamualaikum. So today I'm going to present my function, which is function search and edit data with an addition delete function. So, okay, key in the stuff like, okay, so here's stuff we are going to choose the function for the option 4, which is search and delete data. So output going to display a parking number that we wanted to search. So staff going to insert the parking number that they wanted to search. Okay, and then output going to display the data for this parking number 1, which is the name is Hanan. And then if the staff wanted to delete this data, they're going to have to put a parking number. Okay, so record has been deleted. So for the second function is update data. So staff going to choose the option number 5. So here staff are going to input the parking number for the for the part that they wanted to update. So here we update the data, kita update parking number satu. So semua data tu akan di-updatekan. It's supposed to be tak macam ni, Hanan. Masukkan number lain, Hanan, dia sepatutnya dapat update nama. Tadi sebab dah delete yang data number 5, dia jadi tak keluar.
Since there is no parking lot registered that, so the program will not able to update the parking lot because there is no vehicle on the parking lot, so
Tak ada orang lah, orang tu dah keluar.
yes
Sebab
so we are
file tu
unable
dah
to
delete.
update.
Data dia dah delete.
Okay, good.
So that's all for my part. Thank you.
Okay, thank
Next
you.
is Muhammad Ahmad.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Now I will explain about my function. Number 1 for the parking registration. And then pick number 1. And then it will show the menu for the parking registration, which is have a three choose that user can make choose. For the number 1, choose parking lot to register. Not pick number 1, and then it will show the list of parking, which is dot 0 until 9, and pick number, any number, the number parking number, and this is to enter the name and number plate, and then the register complete. It will go to the display. It will save the parking register will save to the display, and I will show to the number 2 for the parking availability. Number 1. View parking lot. This is the parking list of the lot that user can choose to register.
So this, hold on. Yang tadi tu view the parking lot kan?
Yes.
So tadi bukan kita dah pilih parking lot nombor 1 tu? Tapi dalam list ni masih lagi available macam ni.
It's only list.
Oh,
Dia
list okay. So dia tak bagi tahu lah vacant ataupun
before
ataupun
user
dia,
before user nak register, dia tengok dulu dia punya parking lot yang ada kat kawasan tersebut.
yes. Tapi bukan user kena tengok, bukan user kena check juga availability tu. Maksudnya mana yang vacant, mana yang occupied. Mana yang parking kosong, mana parking yang. Tapi this one is just for list je lah.
It's for list. Yes.
It's okay.
And then function for and then back to my menu. And then they go to the exit program, which is show the goodbye.
Hold on. Wait, bagus sangat.
Nama goodbye.
Tak, sebab tadi awak dah register seorang, kita tak tengok pun display the
Display.
data yang tu. Tak apa, it's okay. Sebab display dah awal. Because suppose you punya flow of presentation, you kena present macam mana, register orang dulu. Patutnya Amal lah kena present dulu. Then baru siapa tadi, Hanan untuk Hanan ke Putri yang apa nak tengok parking lot yang Putri yang siapa yang ada dalam parking lot.
Saya.
Sepatutnya Amal dulu baru Putri ke macam mana lah, means you punya presentation flow. Tapi tak apalah, everything memang jadilah, tak ada masalah, cuma flow je lah untuk punya presentation. Okay, it's okay. Tengok for the coding. Okay, Hanan dululah.
This is my coding from line number 1 until (193).
Okay, panjang sangat tu.
So this
Pinpoint sikit. This one is for what?
this is a welcoming message. No. This one is welcoming message.
Yang tadi tu password kan?
This one if the main menu lah. When
Main
they
menu.
yes, whether they can
Choose whether they staff
choose
or
the staff or
administration staff.
yes, administration staff.
Hmm.
So if the user input number 1, it will go to the next function, which is login staff. This here login staff, I declare the I and char username, password, user and pass. So this one, it will print out this one lah, enter username and password. And this one is to masking to be like this star assist this one. Yes.
Okay.
If the user input whether one of the password or username are wrong, it will not go to this one. The user must be input staff and pass correctly. Either if the user enter whether one of them are wrong, will go to this one. Sorry, login is successful. Press any key to continue. Then if the user input wrong for the 4th time, it will print out this. Sorry, have entered the wrong username and password for 4 times. Same goes to admin.
Three try lah.
Yes, 3 try.
Kali try lah.
So same goes to the login admin. I just copy and paste the coding and change a bit lah.
Okay, can you go back to the main menu?
Main menu.
This one
This one.
this one, yes.
Yes.
So let's say 1 for staff and 2 for the admin. So what happen if let's say
any number
choose the other numbers.
Other numbers. If they enter any numbers, either 1 or 2, it will print invalid option, press any key to continue, then it will call the main menu and try this again until they input the number 1 or 2.
Okay, for the switch,
Switch.
for the switch
Yes.
on line number 50 to 50,
54. Right.
The one for what?
This one.
Itu untuk apa?
This one ni lah.
Oh,
If
use
the
preset. So why do you need switch dekat atas sedangkan kat bawah dah ada if else? So boleh je awak pilih, awak choose either one. Maksudnya kalau awak nak guna switch, awak guna switch je. Kalau guna else if, nested if else, awak guna nested if else je. So, macam redundant lah. Nampak macam redundant.
yeah, it's like there's no need to use this lah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or either you can use switch, either one lah. Switch ataupun nested if else.
It's
Either one lah.
FS.
Sama.
Alright.
Okay, good. Next.
Next is Putri. Function Putri.
Okay. My function in the coding show the parking rate, which is I declare the integer x to do the switch, which is the case one is display data. The number 2 is parking. Number 3 is list of parking. Number 4 is exit and number 5 is back to main menu. If the user use enter the if user masukkan pilihan selain daripada yang ada dekat menu, dia akan print out you have entered the wrong choice and come back kepada main menu tadi. Okay, macam tu.
Okay, Putri. Apa maksud go to?
Go to tu sistem return back to the menu. Kat atas tadi ada tulis E, and kalau go to is the function to return type, and then dia akan back kepada main menu. Kalau dia salah, dia salah masukkan menu, maksudnya kalau menu dia ada 5 tapi dia tulis nombor 6, nombor 7, nombor 8 and so on, dia akan back kepada main menu untuk suruh masukkan menu yang betul lah. Pilihan 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And ada sistem CLS untuk clear screen. And menu appear the data, parking rate, list of parking lot, exit and return to main menu.
Thank you.
Okay, untuk function ni, yang parking ni, saya dah declare untuk
Jadi function yang buat.
dia yang tadi yang menu belah atas ni, lepas tu dengan bawah ni untuk parking rate. Okay, yang parking rate ni
Set RM3 tadi.
parking rate ada untuk bus dengan kereta. Kalau kat sini saya dah declare float X, float Y, float A, B, float R dengan char type untuk guna kat bawah ni. And then suruh user masukkan jenis kenderaan sama ada kereta ataupun bus. And dia terus pergi bawah.
Right.
Kalau dia masukkan betul C atau B, dia akan turun kepada masukkan masa masuk parking lot dengan masa keluar parking lot. Okay, and then kat bawah ni dia akan print parking fee. Kalau kalau dia salah pilih C atau B, dia akan print out sorry invalid choice. Okay, dekat bawah ni in rate ni untuk parking rate. Okay, bawah ni saya dah declare flow rate sama dengan kosong. And then saya dah declare T dekat atas tadi. And then switch T. And then kalau user masukkan B for bus, okay, parking rate dia kalau kurang daripada 3 jam adalah RM4. Kalau lebih bus tu parking lebih daripada 3 jam, dia akan charge 1 jam RM5. Kalau kereta pula sama je, kurang daripada 3 jam cuma beza harga. Kurang daripada 3 jam RM3. Kalau lebih daripada 3 jam, kita akan charge RM4.
Mahal juga kaki awak. Ni
Okey.
KKL lah.
Boleh lah, KKL pun boleh. Lepas tu untuk N pula kita terus print goodbye.
Bye.
Saja. Function saja.
Good.
Terima kasih.
Very good.
Thank you.
Next.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And
Salam.
now from the line of the number 366 until 375, all these use function, ni semua function yang saya dan Amisha guna untuk buat function stuff. From the integer part, this is a list of the parking availability lot from 0 until 9, and then go to the int, this int AMA. This is a variable that I use for make a function, and then start from the menu parking registration. Pertama choose parking lot, yang kedua view parking lot, and yang ketiga back to main menu. And then lepas tu dia ada rule register, parking must be registered on empty parking lot only. Lepas tu terus pergi ke enter your option, and then this is the parking lot untuk user membuat pilihan, and then make a choose parking, dan seterusnya untuk nak register saya gunakan switch untuk buat satu list register dari 0 sampai 9. Boleh kena. And then function yang go to W tu adalah untuk sistem untuk bila dia balik ke ni untuk return ke menu registration yang sistem yang kat situ.
Okay.
And then untuk pilihan I used to as if y sama dengan 2 will go to the p parking, and then s go to r. R tu adalah pergi ke menu, and s x sama dengan yang satu tu, yang tu x sama dengan 1 tu mana? Oh ni. Dia akan pergi ke display. Display data tu di mana? Display data function yang nombor 2 dekat yang menu paling besar sekali. And then
display yang awal-awal tu.
Yang awal-awal tu. And then kalau user kalau user tak nak yang nak pilih yang lain, dia pergi ke search and delete file as if x sama dengan 4. 4 tu di mana function Amisha, iaitu search and edit.
Okay.
And then terusnya as if x sama dengan x equals to 5, we will go to the update, which is this is Amisha function, and then as if x equal to 6, exit program, this will go to the goodbye, and then as if x sama dengan 7, we will go to the main menu yang paling besar tu, di mana yang nombor 7 adalah function return to main menu. And then as exit program, for the exit program is go to n. Sampai di situ saja.
Right, okay.
This is
Boleh ni atas play tak? Awak dah belum?
Ada di bawah tu adalah function void untuk parking dan register. Dia masuk ke function Amisha.
Masuk pasal. Okay. Boleh naik atas balik tak? Kat yang Amma punya yang first line. Kenapa? Tu.
Ya?
Saya nak tanya sikit atas sikit. Tu. Line nombor 368 tu, kenapa tiba-tiba ada include?
Yang mana 3?
368. 363 1, 2, 3 nama apa tu? Tu yang ada include tu Kenapa tiba-tiba ada include?
Oh, include.
Tengah-tengah
Include
coding
tu
tiba-tiba
untuk
ada include.
include tu
Betul include
untuk
Ya.
untuk simpan file, nak buat file yang apa tu, kita nak save, nak masukkan file suka semua kita punya function tu dalam satu file.
Itu include stdio.h kan? Ada import output. stdio.h tu. Patutnya stdio.h ada kat atas sekali. Kalau yang nombor 1 atau yang nombor 2. Kalau dah
Salah
ada,
copy ni sir.
itulah.
Itu.
Dia boleh run juga kan. Means our
Boleh.
read iteration. Dia tak ada masalah pun.
Oh, okay.
Cuma jadi janggal lah. Sepatutnya benda ni
Sepelik.
kalau ingat balik, kalau yang ada hashtag tu ataupun yang funky tu, itu adalah pre-processor definition. So awak kena letak atas sebenarnya. Pre-processor directive. Baik. Okay, Amisha last. Lepas tu Amisha, guru lain pun nak
So,
beritahu.
data type yang saya guna untuk function saya adalah integer, character dengan floating point. Lepas tu function ada structure, f-close, f-open, f-write dengan betul lah semua. Lepas tu dekat line, sepatutnya line saya 540 42. Tapi yang tu kan function amal punya yang masukkan data registration tu apa semua. So yang saya punya start daripada 609 void search. So kat sini dia akan output akan display enter the parking that you want to search. Lepas tu kalau kita salah masukkan number parking, so kita salah masukkan number parking tu, so output akan display parking number is not available in the file. Lepas tu seterusnya bila tak ada parking, bila parking number is not available in the file, dia akan fopen balik tanya balik kita untuk masukkan parking number yang betul, akan display balik kita punya data apa semua tu fopen record R. Record R tu kita punya data parking yang orang data parking. So function seterusnya ialah function untuk delete data, delete record. So output akan display enter the parking number that you want to delete. Kalau kita masukkan number parking salah, output akan display parking number is not available in the file. Lepas tu seterusnya untuk function update, so output akan display the parking number that you wanted to update. So staff akan input number parking yang diorang nak update. So kat situ kita boleh update dia punya nama, dia punya parking rate dan dia punya time in, time out. Time in, time out. Lepas tu record, lepas kita dah siap update semua tu, kita akan output akan display record updated. So itu saja daripada saya. Itu saja function saya.
Okay.
Dan terima kasih.
Data awak sabar. Saya nak soalan ni. Data awak ni awak save kat mana? Sebab awak guna fopen, fclose. Masuk
fopen tu lah dalam satu file.
Dalam?
Dia semua data yang kita masukkan dia akan simpan dalam satu file. File tu nama file tu file R, which is kalau kita nak tengok balik file tu, dia akan fopen file R. Just kita buat dekat coding tu
create new file
fopen file R. So dia akan display semua
bila awak delete
file and data tu.
Okay. Right. So I think
Delete
that's all.
delete semua. Dia akan jadi macam dalam file tu dah tak ada lah data yang orang datang parking tu.
Okay. Right. Thank you very much.
Okay,
I think that's all for this group. Thank you very much. I will give you instruction after this. Thank you.